Hey, my name is Vonzeya. Call me Von, though. I don't have time to correct your countless attempts to say it correctly.
Let's get this over with and tell you why you're here exactly. Listen carefully, though. I don't like to repeat myself. It starts with a woman named Lucia Velez on a job and about to execute her target. Best in the business, I must say. I personally am a big fan. From the outside, she probably looks like any other beautiful Latina. But boy, was she deadly. Let me tell you a little bit about her. After hundreds, if not thousands of bodies were done in by her guns, she was tired. She missed her family and the small life she grew from. Getting out was not easy though. This line of work makes lots of enemies, and sponsors are always needed to be able to live comfortably when she had no real viable job experience. It doesn't help that those sponsors still expect payment in bodies for the next couple of years. What does she do, you may ask? Well, she says fuck this and leaves. Life was too short, and she figured these ultra-trillionaires wouldn't mind a couple million still in debt with them. So, on her way back to the state territories she goes. It should stand to mention that the US is not like how you remembered it. This is the year 3029, and things are a bit different now. The states are no longer 50, but just 5 major territories: North, South, East, West, and islands. Lucia was heading west, where her brothers were keeping to themselves and living the life of a drunk-ran utopia, as best as they could anyway. Happily ever afters aren't a part of this story though, so we fast forward a year, and those rich trillionaires are rich because they don't allow their money to just burn like that. Requests started finding their way to Lucia. Her only solution was to take a job big enough to end it all and pay back her debt. So, pay back her debt is what she does. The target? Osvaldo Castillo, up-and-coming big-time drug lord. The next big thing, since they discovered you can get better senses and an incredible high from the most sought-after drug on the market without side effects. This is what the world was like now. Well, would you look at that little cutie? Yeah, you guessed it. That little shitter is me, Violeta Castillo, for now. Parents did the deadly dance, and I guess you could say it led to a different type of dancing, if you catch my drift. Time was very tranquil for a while there, as you can see. It doesn't last long. Well, arguments ensued. Dad really wanted to take over territories, use Mom as a secret weapon. Me? I'm the kid on the side witnessing all of this fighting go down. But what does a baby like me know? I just kept quiet and listened to Mom to leave the room, behave, don't ask questions, and just to always stay strong in this hellhole of a world, just like how she taught me. But speaking of teaching, let's say I found a way to bond with Mom and get Dad's attention. Training began when I turned 5. Mom wanted to make sure I'd be safe if she was ever not around for any reason. And well, I always admired the strong badass she was. I worked hard every day with no days off. Dad started to notice, and I swear I saw that fucking light bulb go off in his head when he got the idea. Well, the time has come. Dad was able to convince my stupid little mind to take this drug and become the weapon he's always dreamed of. Unknown to my mother, who was busy prepping for my quinceañera at this time. Well, here you go. Deep breaths, Vaughn. 3, 2, 1. Then darkness. You see that body? Yep, that's me. Turns out the drug is really bad for an underdeveloped brain and body. So, I'm sleeping with the fishes for now. Oh, and Mom found out. She was less than happy, to say the least. Pretty sure she killed half of the staff in that lab out of pure rage and left a few alive to see if they can still save my mind. God, she loved me so much. Pretty sure up until now, I was the only reason my mom didn't completely hate my dad. But that was all gone now, replaced with all of this rage of losing me. She killed half his drug cartel just getting to him. By the time she got to his office, he was ready though. That slime ball of a man shot her point blank and went into hiding before the other cartels found him in a weakened state. What a fucking coward. My poor mom. Seeing her lifeless body like that awoke something in me that I could never explain. Everything in the world didn't matter anymore. I only saw red. What did I see? Well, you could say my mom awoke the fear of death in those scientists. From the fear of death, they brought me life. They were able to save my brain and put me in this new, very updated android body. The newest technology and the best money could buy. I felt strong. I had to move, and move quick before word reached my dad that I was alive. I grabbed what I could out of my mom's room and escaped to the safest place I knew. A place my dad never contacted or cared to look into. My uncle's house, where he had enough money, weaponry, and influence around the area for the time being to keep my dad at bay if he tried to find me. It helped that my dad's cartel was still small, thanks to mom's rampage. What now? I was going to train. I needed to learn how to beat a cartel army. Luckily, Uncle knew as much, if not more, than Mom. He was no assassin, but he trained just like she did. I promised revenge, and I was going to get it. My dad would pay for all of this and his greed. All my mom wanted was for us to be a happy family together. I was not going to let her dream die in vain. I was going to be happy, and I was going to be happy seeing him dead. I needed an army, though. I needed to train. I needed support. So I found the one place that nobody can influence: the internet. Meeting everyone and anyone. Resources galore. I'm going to build my own army and give him a taste of his own damn medicine. My dad wanted a weapon so badly, so I'm giving him one pointed straight at him. I need your help, though. I can't do this alone, and I know I won't win if I try. I just wanted to be at peace, as many of us do. I promise to always have your back if you have mine. I will make my own family to be happy with. So please, join me. Join me.